This is Peter Lau. Today is Tuesday, February 11th. I'm at 932 Concha Street, Altadena, California. I'll be entering through the cleanout located on the left rear-hand side of the property. So that's the gate that goes down the driveway to the garage. And this cleanout's located directly in the ground. Here's the cap for the cleanout, and then the enclosure. It says sewer on top of it, so that goes over this foundation here. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. We're about 120 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 12 feet. Currently, what you're seeing on the screen, this is where the private sewer line, which is coming from the property, meets the public sewer, which is in the far background that you're seeing, middle, top left side of the screen. See that there's actually water running within the city sewer, and that's because the other homes on the block, as long as they run water, they're going to have a similar setup, so that's actually coming from other properties on the block. Cameras on the saddle, which is considered the private portion of the line, and working my way back from clay piping. So typically the homeowner is responsible for the private sewer line, and I say typically because sometimes when you're under the homeowners association, they may take care of it, but in most cases homeowners will take responsibility. So from this point on is basically the homeowner's responsibility, which is why I started recording here. And we're noting some roots growing in on that right hand side of the joint. So typically roots are a living and growing thing. Over the years this may cause blockages, but as of right now I did run water throughout the property, and we're not noting any blockages due to these roots. However, I will still recommend that the line gets hydrojetted. Hydrojet is a high pressure water system, and it uses just water to cut through any debris and roots that have grown into the line or have settled, and that'll take care of the roots. So things I'm looking out for in the clay, we've already seen two of them. Basically offset of the joints and root intrusion. And then at about 104 feet, we do have a transition of materials. So we're going from clay piping, which is widely used for most cities, and then transitioning back to ABS. So given that the property was built in the 20s, you would not expect to see this material, especially at this point in the sewer, which means there's been a lot of work done to the sewer line. So ABS is considered a modern-day plumbing material, and it's widely used in newer homes. And typically what I look out for in this type of material, I'm looking out for any kind of stagnant water buildup, any sediment buildup. So we're noting some water buildup at about 84 to 81 feet thus far. I'm just going to pause here momentarily so that you can see this water is either draining very slowly or not draining at all. And the reason why that's an issue is because if there's an inadequate slope, that's an area where sediment and debris can collect. And then that could cause a blockage in the future. But as of right now, again, not causing any blockages. That's the main reason why I like to run water in the property prior and during the inspection. And then we're noting the same thing here at about 71 feet. Still pulling back the camera. And for your reference, the camera head is about 1.25 inches in diameter. So the amount of water buildup is roughly about 3/4 of an inch. However, not causing any issues at the present time of inspection, once again. And some toilet paper, some other sediment and debris within the line. Perfectly normal to see. With adequate water usage, that'll flow out to the city sewer connection. With about 38 feet remaining. Still working our way back. And again, just letting the video record here, you can see that the water is draining out just very slowly. And just some sediment debris build up on the right hand side. Again, not causing any issues at the present time of inspection. And getting closer to the access point. And just pulling back slowly. Again, you're seeing the water drain just a little bit slower at this portion of the line. However, it's still draining. And now I'm working my way back up the access. So right before this, we saw there's a tie-in for the water fixture on the right hand side of the screen. A little bit hard to see. Working my way out the access. And this will conclude the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.